Now, data frame itself is basically uh, return type when we are using class. So if you have remember, class has our five atomic data type plus list plus matrix plus factor, not vector, it's factor. F starts from F. So list, matrix, factor, and now the data frame also comes into the picture. So data frame is also a returnable type. Okay, a returnable type of when we are using the class method. So data frame has row names. Another attribute we have name attribute that apply to almost all database. And we have dimension attribute. Then which one was there? Okay, row name dimension. Then yeah, length attribute, and attribute is there. So these all attributes plus row names is included. If you have seen on by default, these are the row names. 1, 2, distinguish with them. These are the data 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 1, 2, 3, 4, which doesn't have any column name over them. They are the row name. So this row has a name 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's I think it's replicate basically the surrogate key we use when we are creating an RDBMS table. Okay. So another thing is data frames are usually created. Sorry, actually this statement doesn't convey the meaning. It's data frames are not usually created. They are not created actually by calling read table. And in a read table, when we have a data frame, where we have data file. In future, we have to deal with something with lot of files. Some of them would be large in size. Some of them will have a kind of complex and uncleaned data inside that. So the read table and read CSV. These both are the methods. What does this method do? It's basically they read file, okay, which is on your hard disk based on your path. It reads the file. Most probably we are going to work with .csv file. Okay, so it reads the file and the data of the file, and then it outputs in the form of data frame. So yes, basically we are getting a data frame, but okay, if you are considering this as a way of creating a data frame, it's fine, no problem. So it basically returns these methods basically return a data frame. Okay. Then can be converted into data.matrix is a method that can convert data frame into matrix. But remember, when we are using this method, you should be careful, because all of your data types will either be implicitly converted to totally single data type. Your resultant matrix will have similar data type all over, or if it won't be possible, then you might get NA values over there. Okay. So let's see how we can read data file, okay, from R, and how we can show it in the form of data frame. So here you can see I have a directory of its name as classic data set, and here is iris.csv. This is a CSV file. Okay, name of the file is iris, and if I open this file, what I see is okay. See the first line, it denotes the name of the column. Okay, So sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width. It's basically a data set about flowers, and it shows from this four data, sepal length, sepal width, and petal length, petal width. From those four attributes or dimension, it shows or it decides to which category that particular flower belongs to. It's a classical data set. Okay. Mm, so yes, you can see that these are the value which intuitively should be under numeric data type. This value are could be character, or you can set it as a factor. Now let's read all those data. Okay, and let's see how we can read this from RStudio. So if you want to read a CSV using RStudio, first what you have to make sure that yeah, your CSV file in the directory in which your CSV file is that directory is your working directory? If yes, then you can simply name your CSV file and read it. If not, then you have to give a full path. So what I have considered now is, let's assume that my working directory is not my directory where iris file is stored. So this is the command. This is basically a variable name. It should not be iris. It could be anything, a variable name, valid variable name. Um, read.csv is the function call. The first argument would be a string or character, and in this character string, either if you are in the same directory, then you can remove this part. You can only have iris.csv. If not, then you have to write this all. So we are basically using this thing. And okay, let's for a second let's forget about this thing. Okay, okay, I'm going to cut it down. Okay, so let's hit Control Enter, and over here, if you have if you are seeing in right side of this environment window, you can find and same named date under the data tab, the same name data frame is there. 150 object, that means 150 rows are there, and 5 variables, that means 5 columns are there. So let's see how does it look like. Let's type iris. So these are the data which we have seen in a notepad file. This is see, these are row names. Okay, this one which doesn't have any column name over there. Now this is a sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width, all columns. Now these are the species. So 50 species from Satosa, 50 from versicolor, 15 from Ringperginica. Okay, so in this way, this data set is basically settled up. Okay. Now, if you want to change the name of the data set, you can do it by accessing the names attribute. So here, if I'm accessing, sorry, so we have written name iris, and let's see what it returns. So if you can see, sepal length, sepal width, and this basically the column names which we have seen before, they are written as a name. Okay, now if you want to change the name, you can do it by assigning character vector to this thing. So let's say n1, n2, and 3, and and